everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a very special video. I will be very honest with you guys, I was not ready to film this video today because the weather is changing and I am a little unwell, and also due to a lot of work pressure I'm very tired, but I had to complete shooting this video today. So I decided to remind myself how much I love talking to you guys, and that kind of motivated me to get up, get ready and start filming. And that is what today's video is all about, how I keep myself motivated being my own cheerleader when things are not going great. I am going to be very honest with you guys, 2020 was not easy for me. Being an extrovert and an outgoing person, it was very tough for me to adjust with this new normal where I was stuck at home most of the time. And also I started YouTubing, which is very tough in the beginning because it is kind of a thankless job. So there were a lot of times when I was questioning every decision I was taking, and at times I felt demotivated and I wanted to give up. But I could not do that to myself. So I found out ways to keep myself motivated and keep myself happy all the time. I am going to share all these simple tips that you can follow to keep yourselves motivated in the coming year. Also, before getting into the video, let me quickly tell you guys that this video is in collaboration with Shrestha, who is a great friend of mine and also an YouTuber. Her channel name is This Might Help, and she is doing a very similar video in her channel where she is talking about her secrets of staying motivated. So after watching this video, make sure that you watch her video too, and I'm sure both these videos are going to help you guys a lot. So without any delay, let's get started with today's video. So my first secret is breaking everything down into smaller actions and prioritizing whatever I have to do immediately. I often have these days when I wake up and sit very lazily on my bed or on a couch thinking that the day is going to be very unproductive and I don't feel motivated to do anything at all. I have realized that this is happening because I'm trying to look at the whole day at one go and I'm getting a very unclear picture. So I have changed the way of my thinking. Once I wake up, I remind myself that my next priority is to go to the kitchen and cook some breakfast because that is what my body needs. And I do that. I leave the bed and start working on my breakfast. And by the time I'm eating it, I am in the flow. I'm all ready to face the day. I'm ready to do something throughout the day and I feel motivated to be productive. This really works for me and I'm sure this will definitely work for you too. My second tip is practicing self-care. I was not taking care of myself and it had a very bad effect on me. So I was working for weeks without taking any break, and then I used to get burnouts, and then I felt demotivated to work and I could not work for weeks altogether. And I realized I have to change this habit. I have to take care of myself. The most important self-care routine that I follow is taking timely breaks. If you are like me who keeps forgetting to take breaks, make sure that you are taking it consciously. Make sure that you are setting an alarm, so after working for an hour or two, when that alarm rings, leave your chair, leave your workplace, maybe go for a little walk, drink some water, and after that when you feel recharged, come back to your workstation again. I'm sure you will work more efficiently when you take breaks like this. Also, self-care habits include a lot of other things: eating healthy, doing regular exercise and practicing yoga, doing skincare, doing makeup if you love doing that, reading books. Self-care includes both taking care of your physical and mental health, and when you do that, you stay motivated for a longer period of time. My third tip for you guys is gratitude journaling. I know it sounds a little cliche, everyone is talking about it, and even in the beginning I thought it won't work. But once I started writing down a gratitude journal, I realized how beautiful and simple a process it is to keep myself motivated. So you can buy a gratitude journal or you can download some gratitude journal prompts from the internet and start answering a few questions every day in the morning. So these can be really small things, like one small thing that you accomplished something good that you saw, or something good that happened to you, something that made you smile. These are little things that happen to us every day, but we tend to neglect them, we tend to forget them. But once you start writing them down in the morning, you start feeling a lot more positive about yourself and everything around you, and your mind feels refreshed and rejuvenated, and you get motivated to face another amazing day ahead. Now the fourth one is for people who are just like me, lazy. So there are days when I know I have to do certain things, but instead of doing that, I just sit lazily at a corner, maybe reading a book, scrolling through my phone, watching a movie, or even worse, doing nothing. So on those days, this thing really works great, and that is creating a challenge for myself. I tell myself that I cannot read my favorite book if I do not complete editing a video. I cannot have my favorite cup of coffee if I do not complete a certain assignment. And when I create this kind of challenges, it works like a reward mechanism. So I cannot get a certain reward if I do not complete a certain action. And when I do that, I tend to complete the action because I want to reach the reward. It may sound a little tricky, but once you train your mind to follow this, you will definitely feel motivated to complete all the action that's required. Now this one is going to work for you if you love making excuses, and it is replacing your I cannot with I won't. Often we tend to make very silly excuses to avoid things that are really important for us, like completing an important work, working out, or following a proper diet. And most of the times we start these excuses with I cannot. I cannot follow the diet because I'm very busy. I cannot work out because there is too much work pressure. I cannot complete this work because I have other things to do. Now replace these I cannots with I will not. I will not work out. Why? Because I don't want to have a healthy body. I will not follow the diet. Why? Because I don't want to be fit. Once you start replacing your cannots with I won'ts, you will automatically get answers to all these questions, and you will get the motivation to work on these things no matter whatever else you are doing, and you will stop making all these bad excuses. And even after changing your perspective like this, if your answer is still no, then maybe it's not very important for you, and in that case it's completely fine. But otherwise, this will really help you to push yourself and get things done. The next one is something that helped me a lot personally, and that is following the journey of people who inspire us. So you can listen to their podcasts, you can watch their TED Talks, you can read books written by them, and you can follow their journey, you can know about their struggles, you can know about their success secrets, and this will definitely motivate you to work harder. So when I started YouTubing, I started watching content created by my favorite YouTubers a lot more than usual, and I was just not watching the content and enjoying it, but I was also trying to go behind the scenes and look at all the hard works that these amazing people are putting in to create this content, and that motivated me to work hard for each of my videos too. And here is another thing that I do. I go back and watch their very old videos, because when I watch those videos, I realize how far they have come just by working hard and being consistent and passionate, and I realize that if they have done this, then I can do this too, and this kind of keeps me motivated to work hard when I just feel like giving up. I'm sure if you are following the journey of people who are successful in your field of work, then this will keep you motivated too. So my next tip is celebrating all our small achievements. We tend to forget all the small things that we achieve on a daily basis. We don't appreciate ourselves enough, and then after some time we kind of feel demotivated because we feel that we have not achieved anything, we have not done anything productive. But trust me, we do achieve a lot on a daily basis, on a monthly basis, on a weekly basis, and it is very important for us to appreciate ourselves for achieving those things. So make sure that you are recognizing those achievements and you are celebrating them. So I keep a small jar where I write down all the achievements, even if they're very small and negligible, and put them down in small sheets, and then I put them in the jar. For example, in 2020, I think the biggest achievement was staying healthy throughout the year and also starting this new venture, this YouTube channel, while the pandemic was on. I really think that this was a big achievement for me. So on days when I feel like I've not achieved anything, I just open the jar, bring out these sheets, and I am reminded of all these achievements, and then I feel motivated to work harder. And also make sure that you are celebrating your achievements with your friends and family. Maybe cut a cake, maybe go out and eat. These will motivate you to work harder and reach your next milestone. Another thing that can keep you motivated is practicing your hobbies. We are often so busy with our works that we forget the little things that we enjoy doing. But trust me, doing all these little things keep us fulfilled and keep us motivated to do all the important works in our lives. And your hobbies can be anything. It can be practicing some kind of art, it can be reading some book, it can be watching some documentary, whatever it is. Just make sure that you spend time every day or every week doing that. And believe me guys, when you finish reading the book that you started or complete working on a piece of art, you feel so accomplished, so proud of yourself, so confident. It fills you up with lots of positivity and happiness, and this motivates you to work towards your goals. Another thing that really helps me a lot is going out and connecting with the nature. When you go out, you connect with the vast nature outside. You start noticing every small detail, maybe a cat, maybe a few leaves of a tree, maybe some flowers, maybe some people, some car. And while doing this, you engage all your senses. This helps you to improve your consciousness. I know it sounds a little philosophical, but once you start doing this, you will know how important it is and how amazingly it works. My last tip for you guys is celebrating the festivals that go on throughout the year. Any festival allows you to take a much needed break. You reconnect with the people you love. You get to eat all the amazing food and have some amazing time with your near and dear ones. And the color and light all around you lift up your spirit. And after this break, you feel motivated to work harder towards your goals. So yeah, that's all for today's video. Let me know in the comment section below what you do to keep yourselves motivated and what are the tips that you are going to follow. Also, don't forget to check Shrestha's video because I'm sure you will find that helpful too. I will be back with a new video super soon. Till then, take care and bye bye.